Good afternoon. Welcome to my home. We are in the living room and I'm just waiting for my food to bake. So I thought that I would hop on and do the Teaching Around the World tag holidays and days off edition for December, my favorite month of celebrations. Okay, so yeah, I'm ready to go do some shopping after we chow down. Alrighty, so it only has 5 questions, so I think I can get this in before my food is finished for lunch. Yay. Number 1, how many holidays are in a typical school year? I teach in mid-Missouri. We have Labor Day off, and this year we had the Monday off after Labor Day, so that was 2 days. We have a day off after fall conferences because it's a comp day for teachers since we've worked another whole day staying for the 2 conference days. We have 2 days off around Thanksgiving. We have the Wednesday before and the Friday after. Christmas, we generally have about 2 weeks. This year, we get out on the 20th of December at 12:20, and teachers can leave around 1, I believe. And teachers come back January 3rd, and students come back January 4th. So it's about 2 weeks worth. In January, we have Martin Luther King Jr. Day off. In February, we have President's Day off. In March, I believe we have our spring break, and that's an entire school week off. In April, I think that's when Easter is this year. I haven't looked at the calendar. And during Easter time, we have Good Friday and the Monday off after Easter, so we have a 4-day weekend. And that's it. Those are our holidays. Generally, there's 1 extra little break day every month, so it's pretty nice. Plus, around here we get snow, so lots of times we have snow or ice days. So I'll let you know when that happens because that's like a bonus day off. And they've changed our school calendar this year. We always used to have built-in makeup days for snow days where they would just tack on to the end of the year. Like this is supposed to be our last day here. And then they go, but if we have a snow day, your first makeup snow day is the day after that. And the second makeup snow day is the day after that. Or they've taken away like Martin Luther King Jr. Day and they've taken away President's Day to make up for snow days. It always has to do with when you had your snow day. Like if you had your snow day before December something, 15th or something, then you would lose this day. But if it was after that day, then you wouldn't lose that day. You'd go at the end of the year. So it was some kind of weird mathematical equation, but it worked out pretty well. This year, I guess we are going extra days already. And then if we have a certain number of snow days, we don't have to make them up. But if we don't have snow days, then we've gone extra days. So we're hoping for snow days. They're already built in this year. So snow days, we don't have to make them up. Yay. Alrighty, number 2, benefits. How many personal sick days do teachers get? In our district, teachers get 10 sick days per year and 2 personal days. And also there's a bonus. We kind of have a wellness thing in our district community. We do just different wellness activities each month and you can earn bonuses through that. For the end of the year, like you can earn extra money, you can earn extra days off, you can earn like gift certificates to your choice of whatever. Like you can pick whatever you want. You can have a mani-pedi, you can have a spa day, you can have a car wash, whatever. It's like a dollar amount. Also, there's a big winner that wins a huge like $450 something or other. So it's pretty cool. But kind of forgot what I was talking about here. Let's see what the question was again. How many personal sick days do teachers get? I said that. Oh, the bonus for that is whatever of those 10 sick days you don't use, you get paid for at the end of the year. $50 for each one you don't use. So yeah, this girl's looking forward to that $500 extra. Now the personal days, they don't pay you for those if you don't use them. But any of the days that you don't use through the year, they roll over. And so you never lose them. So like when I had my foot surgery, I feel like I've been talking about that a lot lately, but this was my year anniversary of my foot surgery was on Friday. So I've been thinking about it a lot, how different things are now than they were last year at this time. This is my 10th year in the district, so I've accumulated quite a few sick days and personal days. So I was able to take those 3 weeks off in December and not have to worry about running out of leave. I still have plenty of leave left. I think I still have like 60 days worth of leave. So if something catastrophic were to happen with me or someone in my family, I would have that to bank on. So I'm hoping this year to get all of that bonus money because that can go into my vacation fund, which would be really nice. Okay, number 3. How often do students have holidays? Well, they have the same holidays we do, except then their parents decide to take extra days too in the middle of everything, probably at the worst time usually. Like we've already had students leave before Thanksgiving. Like they had an extra break before Thanksgiving to go on a cruise or things like that. We have students that leave periodically throughout the year, going on little vacations and things with their families.
G'day everyone, it's Emma Jane here from...
That just happens, just randomly. But other than that, they just have the same days off we do. Oh, except for students do get a few extra days off than teachers because we do have some professional development days. Like I mentioned, after Christmas, we come back one day earlier than the students because we have half of the day as professional development. The other half of the day is ours to work in our classrooms. We can finish up our report cards. We can get things ready for the week or whatever. It's our time to work. So there are a couple of days like that through the year where students have a day off and teachers don't. Okay. Number 4, are multiple beliefs represented or celebrated in your country during the holidays? If so, how? We, in our district, have never officially celebrated anything other than the national holidays. So it's kind of up to the individual teachers what they do in their classrooms. In first grade, we do holidays around the world, and we have 7 teachers now instead of 8. So we dropped one of the countries off. Sorry, England. But your customs, ours came from yours, so we're kind of melded there. But we do talk about those holidays in Sweden, in France, Vive la France, Nicholas, in the United States, of course, Italy, Australia, shout out to EJ out there, and who else? Goodness, who else do we celebrate? Mexico. There's one more. Germany. So we do celebrate 7 countries, 6 including, if you count our own, 6 more. And we do a background on the holiday celebration. We talk about, most of those countries have their version of Santa Claus. Like we have Sinterklaas and we have Buon Natale in Italy. We talk about the country's traditions, how they celebrate it, food that they eat. We kind of show some things that they might decorate with. We make a craft for that country and we eat a food that's typical of that celebration. So, for example, I have done France for the last several years. I used to do holidays around the world all just myself in my classroom, and I would celebrate all of them. And we do one a day for 2 weeks because I would also talk about other countries other than the ones that we already do. So for France, I show pictures from Google Earth or really, really beautiful photography that's on the internet of the Eiffel Tower all decorated and lit up for Christmas because I think it is absolutely gorgeous. It looks like a giant metal tree anyway. So they put the lights on it. It's just breathtaking. So I like to show that because kids know Eiffel Tower, they think France. That just automatically goes in their head, even as young as 6. We talk about Père Noël, which is Santa Claus. And we talk about the Yule log because that's a traditional French thing that, as far as I know, you can correct me, Nicholas, if I'm not right. You can fix me. I'm always happy to learn more things, especially from a French native. But I get Swiss cake rolls because they are very similar to the bûche de Noël, the cake log that they eat. So I just give my students that as their little treat. And all of the students in first grade travel to the different classrooms. So they actually go around to the different rooms. So they're flying around. They have their little school box and that's their suitcase, and they have a little passport. And sometimes we give them a little bag to carry their things in so they can transport from thing to thing. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be Friday the 15th. So on Vlogmas Day 15, I'm hoping that I can get little snippets of all the different countries. If not, I can have my kids show what they made in each country. So anyway, so they go from room to room to room to room. They spend about 15 minutes in each room, which isn't a lot of time because we just don't have a lot of time in one day to do much. Usually we do about 25 minutes in each classroom and we split it into 2 or 3 days. But we're very limited on time this year. So they're going to get to travel from room to room to room to room to room to room on that Friday and learn all kinds of things about the different countries, the different celebrations, the different customs, and the different foods. So it's going to be really, really cool. My french fries were beeping. They weren't quite finished, so I have 2 minutes to talk, and then I need to make my sandwich. Okay, number 5, holiday break, how long? Well, like I said earlier, the biggest holiday break we have is Christmas, and that's generally about 2 weeks. I think we have 12 days because Christmas break starts on a Wednesday afternoon, and then students come back 2 weeks later on the Thursday, and teachers come back 2 weeks later on the Wednesday. So we come back 2 weeks exactly after our last day of school, and students come back 2 weeks and 1 day later. So generally it's about 2 weeks long. There was 1 year that we had 3 weeks off, and that was phenomenal. But Christmas was earlier in the week that year or something, and so we got extra days off, or I don't know how that worked out. It's just the way the calendar fell that year. Hasn't happened since. That was my first year there, and that was awesome. But like I said, this is my 10th year, and it hasn't worked out that way since, but we generally have about 2 weeks off. And like I said, around Thanksgiving, we have 3 days. We have the Wednesday before, we have Thanksgiving, and then we have the Friday off after, which is Black Friday for most people. We don't really do Black Friday stuff here because it's just a nightmare. We're not into crowds, and we're not into loud, and we're not into early and cold and dark, which is pretty much what Black Friday is. I'm into internet shopping. That's very handy. I am so happy to push some buttons and have someone else bring the stuff to my house. That's great. Alrighty. Well, I invite you to do this Holidays Around the World tag as well. I'm looking at EJ Kafooples right now because I got the questions off her video. I have not watched hers yet because I'm behind on so many things, so many videos, because there's just so many coming out right now. It's awesome. There are my French fries. I was able to get it in time. I hope that you enjoyed my teaching tag Holidays Around the World, and I hope that you watch the other ones. I know Brandon from Senor S's Spanish Spot has done his, and Miss Kafooples from Kafoopaland has done hers. And don't forget to check out Kafooplemas because she's doing Vlogmas Kafoople style in Australia, which is really awesome. I just watched her putting up her tree. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. I just cannot keep remembering that it's hot there. It's hot in Australia right now, like because it's becoming like 50, 40, and 30 degrees here. Starting to be jacket and coat weather. We're putting the fireplace on and getting our warm socks on, and she's like peeling off the layers now because it's summer there. And I know that when we did Christmas Around the World in Australia, we know that one of the customs that we read about was that one of the traditions is to barbecue and go surfing on Christmas in Australia because it's summer, which totally makes sense. But when you tell the kids that, they're like, surfing, it's cold. Not there, it isn't. And they're like, oh, right. So it's really cool. It's an eye-opener. Anyway, so check out other people's Vlogmases. There's lots of them out. They're popping out all over the place. I know that Kaylee Shoop, has her first Vlogmas out, first day of Vlogmas, and I have mine out from December 1st, and I'm working on today's. And gosh, I'm trying to think. Cha-Cha Cakes has a Vlogmas out, and Sarah at Home has a Vlogmas out, and Lemonade Mom has a Vlogmas out, and At Home with Nikki has a Vlogmas out, and Family Fudge, I think she's doing Vlogmas, and a whole slew of teacher tubers. Jeremy Michael Book, he has done Vlogmas, day 1 already. I'm trying to think who else is doing Vlogmas. There's a whole bunch of us. So please just put in like Vlogmas, and all these videos will pop up, and you will not be disappointed because these are all amazing people. And I'm so sorry if I missed some of you, but teacher brain on the weekend, you know how it is. So I love you even if I can't remember what your channel name is right now. But I am stockpiling all of these awesome videos to watch as I get a chance. But since I'm doing Vlogmas too, that's cutting into my YouTube watching time. But I'm super excited to have little snippets that I can watch every day while I'm getting ready, and not while I'm in the car because I'm driving, so that would not be safe. Don't do that. But throughout the evening when I'm done editing my silly stuff. And also, I like to watch them as bedtime stories. That's my adult bedtime stories. I get to watch people's YouTube videos, which is really cool. And it just gives me a nice way to relax and go to sleep in the night. Even if someone has had a bad day, I feel comforted in knowing I'm not the only one, and every day is not perfect. So I will talk to you in the next video. I hope you're having a fabulous weekend, and I better go get my French fries because they're insistently calling me to be taken out of the oven. Merry Vlogmas. So I hope you enjoyed the Holidays Around the World teaching tag. I hope you check out all the other people that are doing this, and also all the Vlogmases that are popping up all over YouTube. Be sure to push in that search box Vlogmas, and you will come up with all kinds of awesome videos that you can watch and keep yourself entertained and in the great holiday spirits. Until next time, I'll see you later. Okay, Zelma Anderson and Tracy from Tracy's Primary Pandemonium. Let me know what you do in Australia to celebrate the holidays. because it might be something different than what we've always been teaching our kids. So set me straight so I can tell the teacher that does Australia what she should be doing.